Welcome to using question sets and random blocks in tests in Blackboard Learn. In Blackboard Learn, instructors have the ability to use question sets or random blocks within their tests to display a number of questions or pull a specific number of questions from a question list or pool. Question sets allow the instructor to manually pick questions and display a certain number of questions within that set. And a random block allows the instructor to select a question pool and the number of questions that they would like to come from the pool. In order to create a question set or a random block, you will need to go to the test canvas. To access the test canvas, click on Course Tools on the control panel. When the menu expands, scroll down and click on Tests, Surveys, and Pools. On the Test, Surveys, and Pools screen, click on Tests to access the test list. In the Test section, hover your mouse over the exam that you would like to edit. When the drop-down arrow or action link appears, click on that icon and a menu will expand. Click on Edit within this menu. Once you click on Edit, you will be taken to the test canvas of the exam that you chose. To create a question set, hover your mouse over Reuse Question and click on Create Question Set. A new window will pop up and you can filter the questions that you would like to see by browsing the criteria on the left-hand side. For this video demonstration, we will choose a pool from where we would like to select our questions. Within this pool, we would like to select 10 questions to be included in this question set. When you have selected all of your questions for the question set, click on Submit at the bottom of the window. Your question set will now be created, and you can specify the number of points per question by clicking on the points per question number at the top right-hand corner of the question set box. To see the questions included in the set, click on Questions in the Set to preview the list of questions. Instructors also can specify the number of questions to display within this question. For instance, we have 10 questions and we would like 5 for them to display within the test attempt. To edit the number of questions to display, click on the number next to the number of questions to display, and you can enter the number of questions that you would like to be included within the question set. Click on Submit after you've specified the number of questions. Your question set will now be successfully edited. To create a random block, hover your mouse over Reuse Question and click on Create Random Block. A new menu will pop up, and just like the question set, you can choose the criteria based on the questions that you would like to see. For this video demonstration, we will choose Pool 2 and All Pool Questions. While in the question set, we were able to choose the specific questions that we would like to include in the question set. A random block chooses all questions based on your criteria by default. Once you have specified all the criteria for your random block, click Submit at the bottom of the screen. Your random block will now be created within the test. Just like the question set, you can edit the points per question by clicking on the number box at the top right corner of the random block box, and you can preview the questions that match selected criteria based on the random block you chose. You can also choose for the number of questions to display within this random block. Similar to the question set, you can click on the number next to the number of questions to display to edit the number of questions. When you've chosen the number of questions, click Submit. Your random block will now be saved, and you can now move on to editing your test canvas further. This has been creating question sets in random blocks in Blackboard Learn.